Hello everyone, and welcome back to the bright lights of House Viarlan, scene of our level 21 episode of A Shift in Time. Hope you're all having a good day. I noticed the developers have closed the Ogma's song in Myth Drannor. They must have cottoned on to the fact, well, it was an open secret, wasn't it, that quest was completable by solving and unsolving the same puzzle 4 times. I just wish they'd be as quick to correct some of the more negative things, like, for instance, my problem I had with that puzzle in the longer quest there, where I completed clearly lit up all 4 runes, and the door didn't open, and then when I fiddled about uncompleting and recompleting it several times, I finally got the DM text to trigger and the door to open. And then I'm noticing in the forum several folk have had this. I don't think I've changed the way I do it, but suddenly is it called Times Long Past, the teleporty quest in Myth Drannor. The last 2 times I've tried it, it's let me get all the way to the end and open the chest, but said there was an objective uncompleted, so I didn't get any XP for it at all, which was frustrating to say the least, because it's a long old quest. So I don't quite know whether it's me that's missed something there, but I have a feeling not, because I had a fairly good handle on the way through that quest, and I don't think I've changed, because I'm a sucker me for once I know a way I stick to it. So it feels to me like there's something amiss there. I didn't, I know the wiki says don't rush through all the dialogue at the end, you know, when they're doing their ritual thing. I didn't do that, I left it to run, and still I couldn't complete the quest. So, just me having a little moan, I guess. Okay, can't moan about this though. I forgot when I finished the last one that we still had some in Jurassico in the night revels to do. So this is literally just those night revel quests. I haven't done anything else since. So that gave us two full levels from the start in Epic, more than. So that was terrific. Now imagine if you're on VIP and you've got a potion running, you could be into mid Epic already with that, and a lot of them are very quick quests as well. So definite food for thought there. Right, what do we have to share now? I think we shared most of it in the last level, didn't we? I haven't changed anything. I could actually have... No, forget that. We're set on using this cloak, aren't we, for insightful wisdom. I was just thinking the mysterious cloak level 21 version could have been available for us for some more healing amp, but I think we're okay with that. Just gone a little bit further in the epic trees. Epic destinies. Haven't put too much in, just enough to be able to take the next cause and move into the 3rd tier when we are able to at 23. Corrected an oversight on my part. Of course we need to be in the Mantle of Nature if we're going to take Evergreen here, so I cancelled the Draconic one. My plan is to try to have, well, I don't think our saves will be that strong that we won't fail on other rolls as well as a 1, but to try to have the no fail on 1 for everything. As it stands, we can get no fail will save here. For the 3rd point in there, it gives you no fail will save. We can have no fail fortitude here for 3 ranks in there. Reflex, we don't get no fail, we just get 6 reflex saves in there. So to get no fail reflex, we'd have to take it as a feat, epic reflexes, which I think I will do, and then we'll have a good chance to avoid those spiky and surprising deaths when they pop up when you roll a 1. because that's not my favourite thing to have happen. Right, I thought we'd have a quick wander through the Snitch. Didn't do this in heroic. What level to try? Shall we be daring and go for 4? We'll be daring. What's the worst that can happen, right?
The sounds and smells of the busy tavern drift in from the next room. Perhaps Roderick Nettle won't cause a scene if you ask him a few discreet questions in a public place.
What other resistances do we have? Cold could do with a bit of a boost, maybe. Boost the acid as well. Okay, they're looking pretty good. Make sure that stays on. Yes, saved by the epic strike, the lance. Okay. And look at the bank of 10 hit points that we've got from the Winter's Heart. If I can get into the habit of keeping to trigger that, that's going to be great.
The stench of smoke wafts down the corridor.
I know in Epic these are quite a chore to get rid of, aren't they? Oh, hello. I don't recall inviting you to this gathering. I do appreciate that soul though. The epic souls are very tasty. Oh, I said I was gonna switch this as well, didn't I? We might as well make use of our spell-like ability, Sunburst as well. So if we have number 5, 4 set to B perhaps, let's try and do that. Bar 5, number 4. Okay, so when we go for the could actually test that now. Nice. So that's our Ooze and Undead Smasher combo, VB. Which I think are also the initials of that Harper guy that we have to escort. Oh! Ah, yes. The old finger of death. Let's get that marching on now we're not facing undead all the time. Yes, people. What is that at the moment? That is on a 64. Now this brings me to another question that I have. Oh, hello. We need to decide. Well, 2 of them are already, I think 2 of them are kind of self-making the decisions. In each of our trees, epic trees, and we obviously have 3, we have the possibility to have 3 extra DC in a class of our choosing. Oh, happy days. Can we do that again? Love it. So, back to the conversation. Evocation is the obvious one. Transmutation, being as that relates to ice flowers, is the second obvious one. Now, it's not that I don't rate the Grasping Thorn, it's an excellent CC. I just don't have a proper place for it on the bar. The Earthquake is the one that I'm using in its place. And I think being as we can get Evocation DC higher, we should probably stick with Earthquake. That's the only reason why I haven't got Grasping Thorn on here. So Evocation and Transmutation, and my dilemma is what to do for the third one. We obviously make a decent use of the Greater Colour Spray. Perhaps we'll make less use of it in the fullness of time when the Burst of Glacial comes to our build, because that'll be Evocation and will be on a significantly higher save. But there is that, or we go for the Necro. I think I'm going to enjoy having this Finger of Death being more active. Let's go for it all. We're going for the whole lot here. Get the rats and the things, everything in here. Love it, love it. Let's just test out. Oh, we can't at the moment. Now, there is a trap here, isn't there? Now, talking of test, this guy's going to test us out, isn't he? Let's try to get some more temp hit points if we can. So this will be. Oh, I didn't even have the trance on. Oh, that was clever. Well, watch the hit points and also the mana. Our trance triggers temp hit points in both now.
It's time to go now. Pull away your anchor.
I have a bad feeling about this. He's going to be a proper spell point sponge, isn't he? Okay, we'll give ourselves some ticking heals. I think we're going to outlast him though. Using the efficiency so that we're not burning too much mana. Yes, nice. We've still got a couple of thousand left, so not too terrible. There is a shrine there. I think we'll be alright.
As you open the valve, the muffled sound of gears turning can be heard from the water below.
Oh, that's news to me. You can instant kill a jelly. Okay. Jellies be gone.
Your pursuit has led you out of Tanner's Alley and into a quieter, more prosperous neighborhood. Watchdogs dream peacefully in the sunshine
I don't
below.
like killing the dogs,
If you're careful, you can catch up to Roderick Nettle and still let
so we're not
sleeping
going to.
dogs lie.
Yeah, I'm quite pleased with the way the Reaper's efficiency is working for us, saving our mana at points like this. Let's make a bit of a lovely job. So just the
Roderick
boss to
Nettle's
go, and we're
familiar
going
giggle can
along
be
quite
heard in the
nicely
next
here.
courtyard. It's time to deal with him once and for all.
So the higher up we go in terms of levels, the more, well, relatively speaking, I think we'll get 70 odd at the cap temporary mana points, which is still okay, as we'll be doing that fairly often. That's from the top of the racial tree, the shifter, and that will go really high eventually. I think we'll get 1400. So cold vulnerability and damages over time, smashing with all the cold stuff that we've got. Throw in the two lightning things. Is he vulnerable to light? Yes, he is being damaged by the lightning. And that is just happy days. Was that really Reaper 4, or did I make a mess of that? No, that was Reaper 4. I'd say well done, fools, for that. That was great. Yeah, a nice chunk of Reaper XP for that. Good show. I'd say we're on a good track. I'm looking forward to going back to a point I made at the very start of this about longevity in the game and that kind of thing. Yes, it's the same build he's had for Lord knows how long, but it's a real try into the unknown, I suppose. It's a new race with different strengths and weaknesses, and a completely new tree. I don't think I've ever done anything with Magus before, like literally nothing. So that's kind of keeping things fresh. I'm looking forward to seeing how we stack up at the cap. Looking at how he's done just there, I have a suspicion that this temporary hit point focus is going to make things more forgiving of the many mistakes that I make up there. So I'm looking forward to seeing that, seeing how we go on. Okay, I think that just about does it for now. I think we're in a good position. I will see you again at 22. Thanks very much as always for looking. Take care.